Welcome back, and in this video I will try to answer the question, where can I find a therapist? And this is specifically for those who have some funding for private therapy or benefits to go towards mental health therapy, but they're not quite sure how to find a therapist or where to look or what to look for. So I will go over two websites that provide some options of therapists in Canada, across Canada, and particularly in Ontario or Hamilton for the purpose of these videos. So the first one's called Psychology Today, psychologytoday.com. So you can type that in Google or enter the website here. And in here you can see find a therapist, and you can actually type in where you are wanting to find one. So this is particularly important if you want in-person therapy. You'll likely want a therapist in the area in which you live. The great thing about this website too is that it includes several different categories that you can complete. If you have anything specific you're looking for, then you can filter the therapist you're looking at based on those things. So one thing would be issues. So if you are dealing with ADHD, for example, is what's getting in the way of your life currently, or anxiety, depression, grief, OCD, things like that, you can take a look at who has experience or specific training with these issues or who has listed it on their profile. And then insurance. So this, if your workplace covers or has a specific insurance provider, so say your workplace has benefits through Canada Life, then you might want to click on this insurance tab and see who is able to bill or be covered through Canada Life as an insurance provider. Another thing might be whether they work only virtually, so if they're only offering video sessions, or if they work in person. That's usually listed in their profile somewhere. Another thing might be, whether they're accepting new clients or not. So these are all things that you can do, and you can take a look at the profiles by clicking on them, and then actually email or call the providers to speak with them. One great thing that a lot of providers will also offer is a free consultation session. Another website would be affordabletherapynetwork.com. So this is a community of therapists that offer low cost or sliding scale counseling across Canada. So this includes in-person and online therapy, as well as things like groups are listed here as well. And they, again, are mostly sliding scale fees. So they try and meet you where you're at and what you're able to pay. So these might offer some lower cost options for therapy. You also may be looking at what type of therapist the person is. So in Canada, there's different registered psychotherapists. So there's different colleges that can practice the controlled active psychotherapy. One of which that's most common would be a registered psychotherapist, or RP. And then social workers provide psychotherapy as well if they have a master's of social work. And then things like clinical psychologists who would have a doctor of psychology. But psychotherapy can also be provided by people like nurses or doctors or occupational therapists, things like that, if the person has the competency to provide psychotherapy. So maybe they've done extra training in modalities, things like that as well, or feel competent in it. I hope that this was helpful for you. Please continue to take care of yourself and watch any of the other videos if you feel that they apply or would be helpful. And take care of yourself and have a nice day.